At the beginning of the movie, we are shown a man, and this man goes to a place and asks about a child. This man asks a man standing there whether the boy has come here, and then another man tells him yes. He says yes, then this man tells him that this child is not safe here anymore because the devil is looking for this child to kill, and we know how that child can escape from that devil, and there is a place where he can be safe, and he is old Keela and Ghost Rider are the only ones who can take him safely, but here the other man refuses to give him that child and says no, nothing like this is going to happen, just saying this some people attack there. And these were all the same people who had come to snatch this child. The man who had come to snatch the child suddenly runs away, after which he starts running towards the child where he was present when he was there. He goes there and sees that the child's mother is also present. Both the child and the child's mother were very scared and did not trust anyone, and even pointed the gun at the man and told him to go away from here, and saying this she started leaving there, and with this, she somehow ran away from there with the car, but the man does not agree and starts following her, and behind them were the people who had come to take her child, and these people started firing on that man's bike. Due to loss of balance of his bike, he starts falling down the mountain, but while falling, he also shoots at those people, due to which their car also meets with an accident and they all stop there. The man with the bike was very lucky, so he was saved because he got stuck in some bushes while falling down the mountain. Next, we see both mother and son safely moving ahead with the car. In the next scene we see the same man, which is shown from the mountain. He was saved while falling. Now he goes to a place where there is no one. He goes inside a house in which no one lives, and that house seems quite deserted. As soon as he goes inside and looks, there is no one there. It is Johnny, who is the main character of Ghost Rider Part 1 Ghost Rider. He was living in a deserted house far away from his home. He had not used his Ghost Rider power for the last 8 years. That man, he goes closer and says, "I am going to tell you something." He shows him the picture of that child and says that you will have to save this child by any means, and in return, I will bring you whatever you want. Johnny says, "What would I want from you then?" He says, "No, you definitely want because you want to be free from Ghost Rider, and you just became Ghost Rider tonight. After that, you will see, you will be completely free immediately." Promise. Hearing this, Johnny also agrees because he can see some truth in his words. Now as night falls, Johnny becomes Ghost Rider and goes in search of that child. From here the scene shifts. This happens and we are shown the same boy who was held by a person named Carriage. He was doing all this on the orders of the devil, but he did not know that he was under the control of that devil. After doing this carry gun, he was going to get a lot from that devil because carry gun had made a deal with the devil. Then suddenly Ghost Rider also reaches there, and as soon as he arrives there, he starts killing everyone with his chain, and he goes straight towards him. When he goes near the child, Carry Gun and his men attack Ghost Rider, and he takes the child and goes away from there. In the next scene, Johnny is shown in a hospital and the child's mother is also there. Is when Johnny sees him, the child's mother starts walking away ignoring him, but Johnny starts following her when she points her gun at him and says, "Please don't follow me, I don't want your help. Nor do I trust you, so it would be better to go away from here." Johnny puts his gun to his head and says, "Okay, if you don't trust me, then shoot and kill me," but she doesn't do that because now he is beginning to believe, after which she says to him that "Yesterday you found my son, will you be able to find him even today?" Johnny says that yes, yesterday I had found him because I was able to feel him, but today I could not find him in any way. I am not able to feel it, and then she gets scared and says, "Has something happened to my son?" Then Johnny says, "No, there is no need to worry, he is alive, I am just not able to feel him." In the next scene we will see the same. The devil is shown who Carrie is talking to Gun on the phone. Gun asks the devil now who was this person who had fire on his head. Then the devil tells him about him. Now because the child is with him, so he doubles the money from the devil. After which the devil agrees to his words and says that you should get my talk done to that child, and as soon as Carrie Gun takes the phone near the child's ear, we do not hear the voice of the devil, but then suddenly that child screams and he falls unconscious there, and when Carrie Jin asks, the devil tells that whatever he said now, he is not going to find this child now, but you take care of yourself because he can feel you and he will come to find you, and that's it. The reason is that Ghost Rider was not able to feel the child. As Carrie Gunn starts taking the child to the vehicle, Ghost Rider finds him on the way, and there is a big fight between them. On the other hand, the child's mother comes to her son and takes him with her, but Ghost Rider is not going to leave anyone and he is going to kill everyone with his chain, after which he comes to the child's mother and says that in you and there is no difference in a Carrie Gunn, I kill all those who have done wrong, so you stay away from me, lest I kill you too. Then the child says leave my mother, at the behest of the child. He leaves his mother and then starts moving towards her, but while going near the child, he starts feeling very strange, and at that very moment he transforms into Johnny. The next day, when all three of them are sitting in a restaurant, the child's mother asks Johnny, now what should we do? So Johnny tells him that we will go to a place where this child can live comfortably because they still want to catch us, and Johnny tells him that the man who first came to save the child was also there yesterday. Will be with us from, after which all three of them leave there on the way, and the man also joins them, after which we are shown the devil, and he goes to the place where Ghost Rider had killed all the people who wanted to attack that child. The devil had come, he saw that all his men were dead and the Carrie Gunn was also buried under a big stone. The devil goes to him and asks what happened to the work I had given you. The Carrie Gunn says, how many of you are there? I showed you how mean you are. After hearing that he is dying, the devil brings him back to life by giving him some powers, and he places his hand on his chest, after which Garrigan immediately stands up, and now he has completely changed. And now he has started looking like a devil, and he has got the powers to rot anything, after which he sets out to find that child. Further, we are shown a flashback that the child's mother has jumped off the building himself. She was happy and she was dying, but then the devil came to her and told her, I will save you, but in return, you will have to give me something now, because she had also made a deal with that devil and she had to give her child to that devil. Had to be given to the devil, and here it is also revealed that as soon as this child turns 13 years old, then the devil will perform a ritual with that child in which he will transfer all his powers to this child. After the devil's powers come, later he will also become a devil on the other side here along with Johnny. All the people are shown who are now going towards the safe place where the child is going to be safe, and we are also shown that on the way, Johnny is doing much better with the. So they become friends, and Johnny is doing all this just for himself, i.e. helping him to get free from Ghost Rider, but we see that Johnny has now started worrying about that child, after which they all come to that place too. And the people there are quiet, they look strange, after which we see Johnny and the man who first saved the child talking to each other, where Johnny asks the man who is inside me, or what kind of devil is there? I have so many powers. Here we come to know that this man was a page, i.e. a priest, so he tells him that the one who is inside you was an angel. His job was to provide justice to the people, but when he was sent to hell, I am responsible for this. The culprits were held accountable, and that was the reason why he became Ghost Rider, and that is inside you, after which we see that Johnny is sent to a place where that Ghost Rider starts coming out of him, and now he had become a completely normal person. And due to this he was feeling very good and was very happy, but as soon as Johnny comes out, he sees that the man is being held by someone, and it is none other than the same people Johnny had brought that child to them, but these people say that we have to kill this child right now because he has the power of a devil inside him, and this child is a danger to all of us and can even kill us. Then the man says, please don't do this. This child can't do anything to us because there is still one day left for him to turn 13. We have to keep tomorrow in mind, because if tomorrow passes, then the future will change. And after that, everything will be perfect, but he was not going to listen to anyone, after which he took the child outside, placed his head on a stone and was about to slit his neck when suddenly the Carrie Gunn comes there. Now as he had a lot of powers, he made all of them rot by touching him, picking up that child, and bringing him to Satan. We see that child and Satan. Satan talks very lovingly to that child. He says, look how old I have become, my body is beginning to break and weaken. Look at yourself, you are very fit and very healthy, after which he says that my old body will not be able to bear these powers, but your body will become very powerful with these powers. He was talking to that child in this way because he, the devil himself, wanted to become strong by connecting with him, after which he injected the child and brought him to the place from where all these processes were about to start. There all the people of the devil started performing rituals going, and strange musical words start speaking in front of that child. The child had now started being possessed and he too started speaking the same words, and suddenly all three of them, Johnny, the child's mother and that man, also appeared there. They reach there, and both of them go inside the fort while the child's mother is outside with a sniper shooting all the people who are coming her way. The man tells Johnny to go and save the child. And the rest now, as soon as Johnny goes to save that child, he realizes that this ritual is about to be completed. He runs to that devil and punches him hard because that devil is very old. So he falls, after which Johnny asks the child to come with him, but the child is not listening to him at all because he was engrossed in the same musical words and he was not paying attention to what he was saying. Then suddenly Johnny, one of his hands start to bend, and with force, the devil picks him up and throws him on the ground. In the next scene, we are shown the man who was fighting with everyone, but suddenly a carry gun also comes there and he catches that man, rots him and kills him on the spot, after which he comes to Johnny, but Johnny tells the child, "No, you cannot do this. Take care of yourself. You are not one of these people." Hearing this, the child confronts the devil. Says, "You considered me your son, yes. I will become the kind of son you want." After which he goes to Johnny and starts throwing fire from his mouth into Johnny's mouth. And due to this, Johnny's Ghost Rider powers start coming back, after which Johnny is now completely ghost. Ghost Rider had been created, but the devil and Carrie ran away from there with that child and many people along with them. Ghost Rider starts chasing them with his burnt bike and starts killing all their men. After this, he also kills the carry gun and starts going after the devil in the car in which the devil was running away with the child. Ghost Rider traps his chain in the car and pulls it hard, due to which his car stops. The devil starts coming out of the car slowly, and the Ghost Rider also comes near him, ties him in his chain, jumps very high and then throws him down hard on the ground, after which he starts going inside the ground. And here we see that the devil is now destroyed and he goes to hell, after which the child's mother runs to her child but sees that Ghost Rider is there, so she starts getting scared of him. She starts thinking that he might kill me, but Ghost Rider takes the child out of the car, takes him to his mother, and gives him to her, after which he comes in the form of Johnny, but at that very moment he is taken out of her hand. The blue-colored fire started coming out, which was red earlier. He tells him that I am feeling a good power inside, and when Johnny places his hand on the child comes to the hall. The child asks Johnny, "What? We won?" Then Johnny said, "Yes, we won." In the next scene, we are shown Johnny, who was no longer red but blue fire coming out of his whole body. That is, Johnny has good powers back and now he is like humans like before. Protection means he will save them from bad people, and now he can become a Ghost Rider not only at night but also during the day and save people with this. This movie and this story ends here.